Hello there, it's Jessie here. Welcome to the channel. If you're coming back, big warm hug. You know that I love you. And if you're completely new, I believe we are resonating on a similar frequency in some aspect, which is why we're now in each other's universe. So keep your eyes and your ears and your heart open if you want to. So I'm feeling serious today, so I'm going to show up that way, given I was just talking about authenticity yesterday. I slept like 3.5 hours, was woken up at 4 a.m. again. I'm very grateful. I was given some insights, which I will attempt to share, and a reminder that it's not always the words that someone says, it's actually the frequency. It's going back to Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah and his lyrics. There's a blaze of truth in every word. It doesn't matter which you heard, the holy or the broken. Hallelujah. And my comprehension of that right now is that God, insert whatever you believe in. If you believe in nothing, I pray for you. Sorry, that's incredibly probably very annoying to hear that, so you probably clicked off by now. There we go. Insert whatever you believe in. We all believe in something. It's in everything, whether it's operating in a light frequency or a shadow frequency. And my insight last night is that every single being alive in this moment is needed, no matter where they're operating. So when I say operating in shadow, I'm talking about the unconscious. And when I say operating in light, it's the conscious. And sometimes I think I'm operating in the light and I'm not, and vice versa. It's all the same thing, actually. It can be the same quality, just a different frequency. So this has been important for me because, again, I'm learning more and more and more about holding compassion for all beings, because we're all needed right now. And my truth at this moment in time, it can change whenever it wants to. My truth at this moment in time, I'll be curious about your thoughts on this actually, is that if you are alive, it's because you're needed. And if you weren't needed, your embodiment, your expression of consciousness, if it wasn't needed, you die, you leave. So this is important for me because I've talked before about my superiority-inferiority complex, which is something I'm still working on. But I've often deemed, just being honest, right, deemed those with lower consciousness than me, which actually doesn't fucking matter because it's all the same. It's just a different frequency. I would get frustrated with it. Like I really wanted to be around people who were inspiring me. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I was putting them up there and then putting everyone else down there. And now I realize what a load of bollocks that is, because everyone's needed if they're here. I firmly believe that. And if not, we leave. So, you know, thinking about my own life and my own experiences, what's brought me the most profound teachings is actually dynamics and relationships that have been operating at a very low frequency. When people treat me like absolute bullshit, which happens a lot, it's been my most profound teachings. So there's a lot of God, I'm going to use that word. If it triggers you, deal with it. Ask yourself why. I don't know why I still feel the need to defend myself in that way. And I'm very sorry. I'm still a little bit defensive, and I still hold people's opinions of me higher than I hold my own of myself. So I kind of retract that. So I will just speak with my language in my truth as it is and not fear judgment. It's all God. People working at a very low frequency, it's God for me. It was what I needed. It's not about everyone getting it right and being perfect and being all conscious of everything. No, we need people to be unconscious as well. That also wakes us up. It's all needed. Everyone's needed. You're needed. And everyone you know, you love, and you hate is needed. All of it is needed right now. So I had this insight at 4, and it was very clear to me. And I was feeling an enormous amount of compassion. And how long will it be until I am triggered by somebody whose behavior irritates me? And to remind myself that not to judge their behavior because I deem it, I personally, Jessie, hold an opinion that it's not God. It is. And if it's bugging me, why? I'm just going to stop a minute because I feel a bit what I feel is happening is I'm now like readjusting. I just got to know. I'm trying to integrate and embody these insights, but they are side to side with my way of being until now. So it's almost like life's happening and I can see it now from here, but also like here as well, like where I was yesterday, for example. And I'm like, there's discord there. It's a little bit uncomfortable. And my ego defense mechanism is kicking in damn strong. And I can see it. It's just I'm just trying to put words to the sensation of like this friction that I feel. And holding the insight as like a pillar, because it's what I need right now. So I'm not saying it's the truth, it's my truth at my current frequency. And everyone's truth at their frequency is what they need at that moment. I think at this point, and that's just made me think now as well of the maybe that I was that was really helping me a few days ago. I was like, I'm staying with maybe because I've always been quite a righteous person. I've always said yes, no, right, wrong. And then it brought a lot of compassion, maybe. It brought humility, actually, the maybe. And this morning, now I'm going to use the maybe when I have a maybe, and I'm also going to use yes when I have a yes and no when I have a no. So I'm going back to how I was before. But now this time I've got a maybe. So this time I've got a third option. And I love it. It's the third door. The third door. So now I'm yes, no, and maybe, depending on the situation, the circumstance, and where I'm at. And where I'm at is absolutely beautiful. And where you're at is absolutely beautiful. And where everyone else at, you guessed it, is absolutely beautiful, guys. There is a spark of truth in every word. Even if it's dark and twisted and low, perhaps that's exactly what somebody needs to remind them of their light. And one last thing that's an important message for me to share is keep your flame, your inner flame, burning. it doesn't go out, I don't think. I think it goes out when you die. Well, it leaves the body. If we're here, alive, breathing, we have this little flame inside of us, and we must feed this flame. I feel like it might just make the whole process go a bit faster. Not that there's any rush, not that it will happen when it happens, but that's an important message really for me. So I'm guessing for you, I'm trusting for you as well, if you're still here listening. Let's feed the flame, let's feed the flame, let's feed the flame. Fan the flame. Set yourself on fire. So that's my rather serious message today. Thank you very much for watching. If you saw value in this video, please give me a thumbs up, and it's a really nice, easy way to communicate that. Let me know down below. I think I asked a question earlier on, your thoughts on any of all of this. If you disagree with me, wonderful. Tell me and share why, and you will expand my truth, so I'm very grateful for that, whether you agree or disagree. It's all God. And if you like the channel and you want to support the channel, hit subscribe. Thank you very much. Have a beautiful day. I love you.